What's up guys, it's Mama K and here's my tips and tricks for soloing the Terminus boss fight. Now what I would highly recommend for this is just taking your time and trying not to panic. When I went into this boss fight it was way easier than I thought it would be, but that's because the boss fight is scaled on the number of team players. Now for this first phase, you're just shooting the red spots that rotate on his shoulder. Now you can rotate from side to side, but just try not to hang out in the middle too long. That middle is where he's going to slam his tentacles. That's kind of the danger zone. So when you're off to the side, it gives you a direct point to shoot at and it makes things a little easier. Something else that I recommend if you're having trouble with the boss fight is taking a look at what round you're going in on. So this is round 25 for me. If at all possible, I'd highly recommend going in before that. Now I started on round 24, but it advanced me at 25. I do think 30 is when the zombies start to get a little more challenging, so I would absolutely recommend that you do it before round 30. There are things that you can do to speed up your game, whether that's using gumballs like Hidden Power to increase your gun to legendary, or using Perkaholic. You're not wasting all your money on perks. Those are going to help you get to the round that you need to faster. Now, in terms of guns, I've always used the ASG on this boss fight. It does seem like it's gotten a little weaker here lately. Now, it was fine for my solo run, but I would recommend whatever gun you're comfortable with. I know a lot of people will use the GS45s. I think those are great for clearing out zombies. I personally do not run them because they run out of ammo, and that can be terrifying if you just don't have any more ammo to clear out the zombies. Something else that I recommend is really just being patient and being calm. As you're standing on the side and you're taking out the zombies, they're going to drop armor, so make sure you're paying attention to your armor levels. Take a second to look down, see where they're at, replay, pick up more, and that's going to help you a lot more. That way you're not insta-downed. I also have the augment that does more damage mitigation on my jug with the armor, so that helps as well. Now here we are in phase 2, and Gobblegums that I highly recommend bringing in are Killjoy and Idolize. When you're in Idolize, he can't see you. Now he can still hit you down the middle, so just be careful. This is also going to give you some time off of the zombies. The Killjoy is going to insta-kill them, but right now we're just aiming for his mouth, and with that Killjoy you're going to do extra damage. Once it moves over from his mouth to the tentacles, they're going to have the yellow glowing spots that you're going to shoot. So what I would highly recommend is just rotating from one side to the other as you get those taken care of. Some people will focus on shooting the extra tentacles that are shooting the gas, but I just don't think that's needed. Just focus on those tentacles. And again, here you can just see I am shooting and replating, and once you destroy both those spots on his tentacles, it's going to go back to his shoulders, sometimes his mouth, and just shoot those damage points, and then you're going to get a lot of damage. Now another gun that I have been using that I've really liked here lately is the Krig. I also use that on Citadel Day more. I think it's a good strong gun. You get a lot of ammo and you can do a lot of damage quick, and I think that really helps. The rest of this boss fight is honestly just killing time and making sure that you're taking out the zombies. Now when you see the amalgam, again, don't panic. I use the beam smasher to slow down the zombies. I think that also gives you more space for everything. And definitely with Nathan, as he is approaching you, you can slow him down a little bit, and I also think that helps. Some people will jump in the water. Now I've fallen in a few times. I cannot stand going into the water, so that was an absolute accident. Now as you just saw right there, the zombies were ready for me, and that can be super scary. I don't have any ammo mods on here. Well, I think I have Shadow Rift because I accidentally picked that up. Whatever one that you want to run is fine. I don't really pay attention to ammo mods. I think I just happened to get one from a side quest. Now, the last phase is going to be the electric phase where you're going to shoot him in his eyes. Now, in solo and also when I'm running with my squad, I will use a chopper gunner. The chopper gunners are so good. So I know this is a solo video, but if you are running with your squad, make sure everyone everybody has a chopper gunner and this boss fight will be super easy. But when you use your chopper, make sure you're behind one of those containers up front. That way you won't kick him out when he does his electric blast. Now, another thing I've seen people do is also jump into the water to avoid that electric blast. I just think that's a death trap because those zombies are waiting for you as you're climbing out of the water. All you have to do is stand behind those front containers and they are going to protect you from that electric attack. Now, as you can see, the chopper gunner just lasers him. I love it so much, and especially again if you're in a squad and everybody has one, it does so much damage. And then after that, all you do is just shoot him in the eyes. As you can see, I'm still on the side. So all in all, those are my tips and tricks. If you have any other questions, just let me know in the comments below. If you need any help or any advice on anything else, I am happy to help you out with my tips and tricks. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Black Ops 6 Zombies content. Good luck.